Call to the public. Call.
Alright. Hello everybody. Welcome to another fun-filled crazy episode of What's Cool and What's Not Cool. I am the supervillain, Cullen, aka Big C-Man. Let's check it out, we're gonna rock. In the old days, we all remembered, in reality, supervillains have been pretty damn impressive to me. Supervillains in movies and shows like this and video games have been pretty funny. Sometimes when they get hurt, it's funny as hell. Today's episode is about supervillains. This is a pretty good episode. So the rule is I can discuss a bunch of supervillains. Since this is actually going to be similarly to superheroes, except we got to give bad guys a chance. Here is supervillains. First up, Mr. Burns. He is a cool supervillain. I'm Mr. Burns. We all remembered Mr. Burns is an old, creepy monster from the nuclear power plant home of the Simpsons. Homer Simpson thinks Mr. Burns is kind of evil, but those two basically could help each other for wacky, stupid performances or whatever. Excellent. Bowser. He is a cool supervillain. Yeah. Bowser debuted mostly in the Mario series, including the classic NES game, Super Mario Brothers. All the dude does is take Princess Toadstool or Princess Peach and put her in the castle. Basically, Bowser's place is basically hell. Yep. Dr. Claw. He is a cool supervillain. I like him. Dr. Claw is by far the funniest supervillain on the show, Inspector Gadget. All this dude is a hand saying, "I'll get you, Gadget!" The infamous Ivan Drago from Rocky IV. He is a cool supervillain. It's pretty amazing. Ivan Drago is basically one of the best supervillains in the Rocky series. He beat the hell out of Apollo Creed and then he died. But I like a lot of his quotes, including, "I must break you." And if he dies, he dies. I think Rocky Balboa kicking his ass was actually the best scene in the movie. You can never be a supervillain without Shredder from Ninja Turtles. He is a cool supervillain. I knew nostalgia critics said that Shredder's like a Darth Vader ripoff with, "I am your father." All Shredder wants to do is punish the Ninja Turtles. And not only they eat pizza, but they eat cereal as well. Let's let Shredder be an evil person and beat the hell out of those dudes. King DDD. Yeah, he is not a cool supervillain. Actually, yeah, King DDD is a fat penguin. What sucks is he's just an evil person. But we all remember this dumbass from Kirby Right Back At Ya, the animated show, and also in the video game starring Kirby. All King DDD wants to do is beat the hell out of Kirby with his hammer. And wearing that outfit, he looks like a boxer. This is funny. Gruntilda from Banjo-Kazooie. She is not a cool supervillain. Gruntilda is such a mean son of a witch. All she likes to do is be pretty and transform Banjo's sister into a fat monster. Gruntilda looks so huge that it make her ass fall off the building. She was only in like a few games. The first two are okay, but her, she's just gross. The Joker. He is not a cool supervillain. Alright, the Joker has been one of the most fucked up supervillains I've ever seen in my life. The Joker literally wants to fuck up Batman. I just think he is just a piece of shit. Heath Ledger was responsible to play the Joker. God, the Joker can scare the crap out of little kids. Here he is. Eric Cartman. He is not a cool supervillain. The dude is fucking fat. Eric Cartman has been by far the shittiest person in the whole show. All he does is talk shit to his mother, is mean to Kyle and everybody else. Eric Cartman's like Janelle Evans from Teen Mom 2, except fucking huge. And the dude's a brat. Look at this. Everybody's non-so-favorite guy. Jack Thompson. No, he is not a cool supervillain. He's dumb. Boo! All he does is likes to torture people, but the dude hates video games. It's like, what the fuck is this shit about? Like, I like video games. It's just like, he's like, video games are the worst things. Like, give me a fucking break. See, the Mario series, all that shit is good, but what Jack Thompson did is unacceptable to dumbasses who don't like video games. I wish Jack Thompson could just get the fuck out of here. So what did we learn about this episode? Supervillains I like are cool. Supervillains I don't like are not cool. I'd like to thank Smosh. I'd like to thank the Angry Video Game Nerd. I'd like to thank Look at Me 123, Change the Channel, Wood Creek Faction, Nostalgia Critic, and everybody who was watching that. Wow, that was the best episode. I hope you enjoyed this episode of What's Cool and What's Not Cool. Thanks for watching. God bless America! Good night.